Casey Corcoran pulled a slip of paper out of her teacher's baseball cap. She read the words on the paper and grinned. "Who did you get, Casey?" Mr. Alabicki asked. "President Thornton," Casey said. "No fair," Marshall Lee protested. "You already know everything about him." Mr. Alabicki smiled and passed the hat to Marshall, Casey's best friend. Marshall picked a slip. "Herbert Hoover?" he said. "I don't even know who he is." "But you'll know all about him after you write your report," his teacher said. Mr. Alabicki finished passing the hat around the room. "Okay, everyone, have a great weekend. Get started on your president reports. We'll discuss them Monday." Casey grabbed her backpack and followed Marshall out the door. They walked home together every day. Casey and Marshall lived in the same 10-story building in Washington, D.C. It stood between a pet shop and a Chinese restaurant. They stopped on the way home to watch puppies and kittens through the pet shop window. "Why is everyone so crazy about furry animals?" Marshall asked. "Spiders make great pets, too." Casey laughed. "Marsh, you can't cuddle up with a spider." "Who says you can't?" Marshall asked. "I wish Mr. A would let us write about insects instead of presidents." Marshall loved anything with more than 4 legs. He kept jars of crawly things in his bedroom. Spike, his pet tarantula, slept in one of Marsh's old baseball caps. "President's Day is in February," Casey reminded her friend. "If we had an Insects Day, Mr. A would let you write about Spike." "Spike's not an insect," Marshall said. "Tarantulas are spiders, and spiders are arachnids." I know," Casey said as she pushed open the glass door of their building. "You've told me 100 times." "And you still don't remember," grumbled Marshall. He pushed the elevator button. Donald, the building manager, opened the elevator door. Donald ran the elevator and helped people get taxis out front. "Hi, kids," Donald said. "Got plans for the weekend?" "We have to write reports," Marshall told him, "about dead presidents." "Mine's not dead," Casey told Donald. "I picked President Thornton." Donald smiled as he pressed the button for Marshall's floor. "Lucky you. Maybe you'll see him around town." Marshall got off on the 3rd floor, and Donald took Casey to the 5th. She let herself into the apartment with her key. Lost and Found, her 2 kittens, came skidding across the wood floor when the door opened. Casey rubbed their bellies, then headed for the kitchen. A note was taped to the fridge. "Casey, I'll be home around 6. Have a snack. Love, Mom." Casey grabbed a banana and walked into the living room. Lost and Found scurried after her. She pulled Your Presidents from a bookshelf and looked up President Thornton. "Listen," she said to the kittens. "Zachary Thornton had 5 brothers and sisters. He raised chickens and sold eggs to help his family." Then the caption of a picture caught her eye. "As a Boy Scout, Zachary Thornton earned 12 merit badges," she read. "See, Marshall was wrong," Casey mumbled. "I don't know everything about President Thornton. I had no idea he got 12 badges in Scouts." Casey marked the page, then switched on her mom's computer. She logged onto the internet and found more about President Thornton.